Get informed at contentdelaware.org.
So we're thrilled to have Matt Lynch with us today from Red Cross of Delmarva. Welcome, Matt.
It's great to be here.
Can you tell me about your mission and the work that the Red Cross of Delmarva does?
I'd be happy to. The Red Cross of Delmarva is one chapter in the American Red Cross. There are approximately 600 chapters across the United States. And of course, the Red Cross is an international organization. The Red Cross of the Delmarva Peninsula was started in 1915 and actually had a number of Delaware luminaries on its original board, including Emily Bissell, who is such a household name in Delaware in the public health field. The mission of the Red Cross is to provide for humanitarian relief, and how that gets translated on the Delmarva Peninsula is to prepare citizens to respond to emergencies and to respond to emergencies when emergencies inevitably happen. Responding to all residential house fires on the Delmarva Peninsula, as well as responding to natural disasters such as snowstorms when the power goes out, such as earthquakes, such as tornadoes, hurricanes, you name it, and the Red Cross is there.
Your brand is so strong. What are some of the challenges that you face around that?
Well, one of the issues with the brand is that it is so well known, it has become almost a caricature. The typical picture that I think flashes in front of people's minds when they think of the Red Cross is they think of a child huddled under a raincoat in the middle of a hurricane. And certainly the Red Cross provides that sort of assistance. And it is critical to the Red Cross mission to be able to provide that sort of assistance. But preparation is equally as important to the Red Cross mission. And responding to local emergencies, such as residential house fires, is an equally important part of the Red Cross mission. We deliver that mission through the use of 1,800 volunteers on the Delmarva Peninsula and with the use of 21 paid staff who really direct the efforts of the volunteers. The mission is delivered as a community service from the community, and it is the work of those volunteers that really makes it possible. But a big part of the Red Cross mission is to do training. And part of the Red Cross mission is not only to do training, but to encourage people to get that training. And the kinds of training I'm talking about is very traditional health and safety training. Water safety is a big part of the Red Cross's mission. Fundamental first aid safety, a big part of the Red Cross mission. Fundamental CPR training, a big part of the Red Cross mission. And of course, we've expanded to include training on how to use the defibrillators that are scattered throughout the state now. We encourage everybody to take a class and have a plan, and we believe that that's an incredibly important part of our mission. Another vital part of the Red Cross mission is to provide emergency communication services between troops that are deployed in the field, troops that are deployed abroad, and their homes, their families, back here in the United States. And we work very closely with military authorities to be a critical link between families and the troops who are overseas.
Very important work as a private nonprofit organization. And so often people can blur the line and think of you as more of a government organization.
And that's an important point, John. While we operate under a federal charter, we literally receive no money from the federal government. We do receive support, financial support, from local communities. That is, the city of Wilmington, for instance, has been very generous in supporting our work, particularly within the city of Wilmington. We also receive some grant and aid money. We receive some money from local towns and counties, and we also participate in United Way programs throughout the peninsula. But for the most part, most of our operations are supported by corporate, foundation, and individual donors.
Good. Thank you, Matt, for coming in today and helping us learn more about Red Cross of Delmarva.
Well, thank you, John.
You're welcome.